there, welcome to the evening clinic appointment. Okay, just looking at the list today, we have 5 key areas we're going to focus on. We have the ears, and looking inside the ears, we're going to do a taste test. I'm going to inspect your scalp. I'm going to have a look at the back of the eyes, and I'm going to check your nose tonight. So let's get started with the ears. Let me just carry out visual inspection of the ears. Okay, let's set up the otoscope. Okay, let's have a look at the external structures of the ear there. Okay, I'm just going to go through the ear canal a little bit, looking at the lateral portion. Looking for a nice clear canal. And I'm going to go a little bit deeper towards the medial section of the pathway there, the canal. Good. Just looking now at the tympanic membrane of a nice pearlescence. Okay, no signs of any perforations or protrusions or tympanosclerosis. Okay, thank you. And looking at the pars tensor and the pars flaccida, all looking nice and clear there. I'm going to start with the external features, the helix, lobule, the tragus and the concha. Good. And just looking at the lateral portion of the ear canal. Fairly clear thus far. And a little bit deeper to the medial portion. Again, a nice white, pearly white tympanic membrane, pars plana, pars flaccida, looking good. No signs of any tympanosclerosis. So I'm quite pleased with the canals there bilaterally. Excellent. Okay, so we check the lateral and medial portions, the external structures of the ear. Nice clear airways, pars tensor, pars flaccida, nice and clear. No sign of any tympanosclerosis there. So let's move on to the taste test now. Now have a little look at this model of the tongue. Okay. You can see I've mapped out the taste zones. We have salty, and we have the sweet centre there. We have bitter towards the posterior side of the tongue, and then we have sour on these sides there. that is the model, just to show you where those zones are. So the way it works is I'm going to pop a little drop of liquid into the mouth. Tell me if you detect bitter, a sweet, sour or salty taste, please. Okay, let's get the first sample ready for you. Okay, open wide for me, please. And place a drop there. Okay. Give yourself a moment, have a little think, a little taste. Okay, what are you detecting there? Okay, good. Second sample here. Okay, just stick the tongue out again, please. Okay, what's your thoughts on that sample? Okay, let's move on to number 3. Okay, tongue out again, please. Give yourself a moment, have a little think. And tell me what you're coming up with there. Sample 4 now. And again, thank you. That's the 4th and final sample. Alright, sample 1, 2, 3 and 4. All correct, thank you. So let's move on to your scalp inspection. So I just want you to turn your head this way slightly. Okay, now I'm just going to have a look at your hairline first. There'll be a few relaxing sounds. And I just need to part the hair in various locations. Okay, I'm just going to start on the side of the head here. Looking for any pathology. Or excessive dandruff. so far so good. The hair is silky. The scalp is looking fine on that side of the head. Let me move on to the top of the head and the crown. Just bring your head forward there. Okay, just more towards the top of the head and the crown. And let's work our way to the other side here, starting with the temple zone. Excellent. Okay, the scalp is looking fine there. The hair itself also looks healthy. Just relax a second. Okay, we're going to do some simple ophthalmoscopy. Going to look through your eyes. The beauty of a dark room is it gives the pupils a good chance of dilation without using any drops. Okay, now your job is to start off by looking straight ahead behind me. Good. Just looking at the ocular structures from here, the cornea and the crystalline lens. Okay, let's come a little bit closer. Keep looking over my left shoulder. I want to have a look at the optic nerve. A little bit more detail. Looking at the definition, the colour, and the blood vessels on the disc and at the disc margins, also the immediate area around the optic nerve. Okay, if you could look into the light and bring it down a little bit. Just looking at the fine area, the back of the eye, the macula. Okay, looking off into the distance again. I'm going to focus my attention on the nerve fibres and the blood vessels in the mid-peripheral zones. Okay, 3:4 ratio, no signs of any AV nipping. And from what I can see of the nerve fibres, they look fine. Okay, looking over this shoulder now, off into the distance. Okay, so the cornea there is looking fine. Possibly a Mittendorf dot within the lens, or sorry, the posterior surface of the lens. Okay, looking straight. Let's have a little look at the optic nerve. So the CD ratio would estimate at 0.6. The margins look flat. Nice pink hue there. No signs of any peripapillary atrophy. No signs of any bayoneting or notching. Looking at the neural retinal rims. And again, just looking into the light now. Let's have a little look at the macula. Catching the reflex there, good. I don't feel there's any edema or hemorrhaging in the macular zone. Okay, looking straight ahead again. There we go. Mid-peripheral zone scanning. That's it. Again, just reviewing the blood vessels and any unusual nerve fibres. Just focus a little bit better there. 3 to 4. No signs of any ping at the first and second crossings. That's good. So, evidence of any hypertensive retinopathy. Marvellous. Okay, that's the eye portion completed. Okay, I'm just going to alter the specular, the otoscope. I'm actually going to use this to have a little look at the nose in a second. But first of all, I just want you to breathe in and out through the nose. In and out through the nose. Let me have a listen. Okay, I'm just going to block this nostril. Just breathe in and out through the nose, please. And if I occlude the other nostril there, just breathe in and out through the nose. Good. Okay, I want to have a look at inside the nasal passageways with the otoscope here. So I want you to tilt the head back for me, please. Okay, just relax. To check the openness of the airway. It should be okay because your breathing unilaterally was fine. Good. Are you prone to nosebleeds? Good. And the other passageway, please. Okay, just continue breathing in and out through the nose, but very gently. Okay, so no evidence of any polyps. No hemorrhaging. And minimal mucus there. Okay, marvellous. So I think we've covered all areas there. Everything's looking fine. You're now free to go, and I'll see you again in 1 year's time.